kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Coming out with it, it's Hankins. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So San Diego State's offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to...
He's going to let it go. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
There might not be a hotter player right now in college football than this guy right here. He had 2 picks in their last game. He already has an interception in the first drive of this one. Quarterbacks, they're going to figure it out eventually. Stop throwing his way.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wants to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. Off play action. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The give to the tailback. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Working that left side now. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. And the Aztecs want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He wants to go deep. Snags it down the right side. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Well, they wanted this guy catching the ball on the right side of the field. They could have just lined him up over there, but they didn't that time. He started off on the left side. He crossed the defense and made the catch on the right side of the field.
Takes the easy one to the back. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to get it in with the run. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Gets it out quickly. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, San Diego State. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Using the quick game. Oh, he smashes his way through again. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The running back has it. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to sneak it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Caught behind the line. It's good. And he's into the end
This guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll run play action. Caught over the middle. It's Chavez. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And the Aztecs are in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive, got to need better effort in the back end.
Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Aztecs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll try to sneak the wide receiver past him on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs! They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Power football with the run. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's good. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Putting together a nice drive. Couple of 1st downs in the books now. 1st and 10 from the 44. Grabbed in the middle. It's good. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. The Aztecs moving quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Catch in the middle. It's Chavez. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Chavez. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. Makes the grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he fights his way. It's away from one, but not much doing on that one. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they'd get him on the ground at the 20. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's good. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They'll go to the ground. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That brings them to within 1. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Off-play action on first down. Plucks it out of the air. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Aztecs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Aztecs will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. And now the offense will come onto the field again. He might want another play. Oh, better look out. There he goes. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got a man. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll go to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll leave it with him. Slams into the end zone for a touchdown.
I love running backs that have a nose for the ball and understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it out. It's Hankins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Got his man to the left. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Smith. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Aztecs send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Bring in the heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Garbers. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They boot it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. All wideouts, no bats. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Chavez. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Looking downfield on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the left. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's in there for a touchdown.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. The play action fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Bostic. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Defense.
and the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That gets them back to within 10.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. No surprise. Looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. Oh, there's an alley on the left. And it's in for a touchdown.
In the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Temple is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Hall of Famer Joe Klecko should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Penn State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Aztecs in the hurry up.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide?
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush your...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Aztecs will call on their punt team. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, he's got some space. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
This offense does a really nice job mixing and matching when they want to use these option plays just to catch the defense off balance. They did it right there. Great execution, getting the ball into the pitchman's hands, and man, he showed you the speed.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback on the keeper. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Absolutely perfect. had to settle for the field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Flips it out on the screen. Crosses the 30. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Nice move there. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Motion from the wideout. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Caught in the backfield. It's good. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Looking to throw on third and goal. Trying to set up the screen. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Aztecs have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Unloads to the wide out. A strike downfield. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Aztecs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. 8th play of the drive coming up. Lost to fire on second down. Throwing right. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll try to get it through the air. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Field goal is good. after putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to keep running. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Garbers. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Clock winds inside, a minute to play here in the third. On the move. Plows through the defense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Lining up to convert third down. They go to the ground. Turning it on! Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
A lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll move the tight end. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught over the middle. It's good. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. He makes a grab. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to UTSA. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Aztecs will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man out of the backfield. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. Running back searching for a hole. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. From the gun to give, looking for room. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Works the middle of the field. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hankins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. A quick pass to the left. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Rides to back and leaves it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long. Everything has gone their way, and here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
Oh, they're after him. Wide open downfield. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll do it himself. Spins away from the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Aztecs look to keep this drive humming. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Right down the boulevard. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly complete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Fights off a defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the right. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Aztecs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bostic. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.